Books of prime entry. Books of prime entry. Actually, in case of sales and purchases, being credit should be posted here. We have a small briefing before I proceed here. We have sales book or sales journal, sales return journal or sales return book, and purchases journal and purchases return journal. These are the four aspects are going to be covered here. We don't have debit or credit here. It's simply a statement like you can write, and this is for recording credit sales, and this is for recording credit purchases. In case of cash purchases and sales, directly may be posted in the cash book. See the format of sales journal. In the sales journal, you write the parties name to whom you have sold, probably A, B, like n number of parties to whom you have sold, and write just the value. If there is any trade discount, can be subtracted inside and post the final value to the outside. This is what about the sales journal. From the sales journal, we need to post where? In sales account, sales ledger account. In sales ledger account, this will go to the credit side. This will go to the credit side. Sales account. In credit side, sales. That too credit sales from the sales journal. Number one. Number two, as the total has been taken to the credit side, the party's name, for each and every party we have to open the account here. Debtors account. These are the debtors. So I am opening the debtors account. I am naming him A. Where this value is going to be shown. In which side? Total shown in the credit side means this A's value will be shown in the debit side. Here, sales. Not only A, you have to show for B also. And for all the customer, you have to separate to open. For all the customer, you have to separate to open. This is the second set. This is the second set. Okay. Two set. From the sales journal, you prepare the sales account as well as parties account. And usually it may be combined with control accounts. This is sales only, no? So we prepare sales ledger control account. Sales ledger control account. Sales ledger control account. In this case, all the parties' total sales will be posted here. Okay, this is nothing but total debtors like. It's independent debtors like. This is total debtors like. Whatever the transaction gives rise, the amount recoverable from them will be posted here. The value decreasing will be posted here. All the sales increasing, the amount recoverable from them will be posted here. It's a summation of the sales of all the party. This will be the sales to A only. This will be the summation of the sales to all the party. And whatever things you write here in the debit and credit for A account, no, it's for A alone independently. In total, it will be shown here. Is that okay? I request you to finish off control accounts before you come to this topic. Finish up control account for this block for the better understanding, and then you can solve the illustration in this topic without any much tension. Now let me explain these two put together here itself for your better understanding. See, in sales journal we have two parties to whom we have sold. Okay, the total sales value will be posted in the sales account credit side. So in sales account, sales ledger account, in the credit side we have posted this value. This internal value will be transferable to where? To the concern account, XYZ account, and ABC account. Is that okay? Apart from that, the total value XYZ and ABC, these two will be transferable to the sales ledger control account. Okay, this is the total value of. For example, if it is being 10, this is being 15. I post 10 here and 15 here. Okay, as this total goes to here 25. 25 should be here. Internal item 10 will be here and 15 will be here. The total value 10 plus 15 will be posted here. Is that clear? That's a logic. In case of sales return, if these parties feeling that goods is not fit enough, may return, that will be posted here in sales return ledger. XYZ out of 10 returned 2 rupees worth of goods and ABC out of 15 returned 3 rupees worth of goods. 5 rupees in total return. This total will go to that sales return account, that too in the debit side. As this will be in credit side, the return is reverse only. No, it should be in the debit side. So in the debit side, sales return credit is shown. On tallying the sales ledger and sales return, the ultimate value is transferable to the income statement. So I have posted here as being income statement. So sales ledger, sales journal from their sales ledger as well as the individual parties account, and collectively we can prepare the sales ledger control account. So the sales ledger control account will be this one. This is the format. I request you to recollect this topic along with the ledger control account. Anyhow, for your understanding, I have given the format here. This is nothing but total amount payable to various recoverable from various parties. Okay, total debtors or receivables. Is that okay? Now, this is being the asset. Asset means debit. Okay. Usually, debit means the opening balance will be in the debit side and closing balance should be in the credit side. The transaction gives rise to the value of this one will be debited. If the transaction reduces, the value should be posted here. And what are the transaction rises this value? Sales, credit, as well as sales return reduces. Amount settlement by them is reducing. Discount allowed also be reducing. In case of irrecoverable debt also be reducing. So he is not in a position to pay. We will now write off his amount recoverable. Is called irrecoverable debt. And the amount settled by bank transfer not honored properly. The check not honored, then it is called dishonor of check, can be posted the other side. Okay. And sometimes we may go for refund, and if they delay the payment, we will ask them to pay extra. That is called interest charges. The rest of these points you can study along with the control account. So you recollect it. Okay. So for the briefing, this briefing is only for solving the illustrations related to a comprehensive sum we are supposed to solve here. This is all about the concept. So what are the things you have to understand? Sales ledger journal, sales return journal, sales ledger account, sales return account. Individual parties account. Individual parties are the debtors and collectively will be called as sales ledger control account. Here, whatever the things you post here individually, total that and will be posted here. So this format is also given here. So for your better understanding, I have given that format also for the individual debtors. For example, XYZ. Okay. So this is also similar to what? This one. Okay. Sales ledger control account. But it is total. No, this one is all about individual. Only for XYZ. Also being debtors. Okay. Asset. So starting with the debit side and ending with the credit side, any transaction gives the rise will be posted in the debit side. Any value reducing this will be posted in the credit side. Like sales, especially credit, when it is going to be reducing, sales return, payment made, discount we have offered them. So these things are reducing. Is that okay? If the amount is settled by way of bank not honored properly, will be reversed, right? So bank dishonor check. So I have given the format for the sales related. And similarly, we have the purchase related also. Clear? For your better understanding, I will finish up the sales related first and then explain you purchase related and solve the illustration for the purchase separately later. Let's see. Siok buys and sells goods on credit. Okay. He has the credit customers, allows one of them Naomi trade discount 10%. So for Naomi, there's a trade discount. Okay. All customers pay Siok by bank transfer. The payment is only routed through bank. The following balances were extracted. This is one about the opening balances. This is opening balances. Balances on 1st August 2023. The following transactions took place. Now what you have to do? Prepare sales journal, that you know. Okay. Total the journal and indicate the ledger account where the total be posted. The total be, okay, total be transferable to a sales account. Okay, you have to transfer that to sales account credit side. Where? Sales account credit side. Okay. And prepare sales returns journal also. Okay. And total the journal and indicate the ledger account where the total will be posted. The total will be posted in which side? Sales return account. Sales return account in which side? Sales means credit, it should be in the reverse, right? So it should be posted on the debit side. So we have to complete this one also. Apart from that, prepare the account of Naomi. Only we have to prepare Naomi account, separate account. Okay. As it would appear in the books of Siok. Okay. Balance the account and bring down the balance at 1st September 2023. Apart from that, you have been asked sales ledger control account also, carrying 7 marks for this question. Okay, I may now finish off one by one. So first 1, 2, and then we'll go for Naomi, and then we'll go for the sales ledger control account comprehensively. Clear? Let's see. I need the transactions only. Okay, this transaction is enough for preparing the sales and sales return book. Okay. Now, see here. So in whose book I am going to prepare? In Siok. Okay, Siok book 2023. Okay, Siok book. First, let me prepare sales journal. And then I prepare sales return journal also. Sales return journal. Clear? Under sales journal, I record what? Only credit sales, and sales return will have only credit sales return. Okay, let's start. On 1st August, sold goods on credit to Naomi. For Naomi, I think there's a trade discount of 10%. There's a trade discount of 10% only for Naomi. Okay. Let me finish up that. On this date, 2023, August, 3rd August, sold goods on credit to whom? Naomi. Value being 410, trade discount 41 will be subtracted, the ultimate value being 369. Sold goods on credit, okay, sold goods on credit $89 to Bhuwana on 5th August. 5th August, sold to whom? Bhuwana. $89. No trade discount. No trade discount. And Naomi returned goods list price 20. Naomi case. Naomi will have always list price plus minus 10% discount. So this return will be posted in the sales return book 2023. Okay. 10th August. So sales return to Naomi. The value being $20. 11th. 20 minus what? 2 rupees. Trade discount being 10%, only 18. While returning also you have to adjust that same. Okay. Clear? And Naomi paid 423 in full settlement of the amount she owed at 1st August. It will not be recorded here because it will reduce the amount recovered from Naomi. It will be posted only in Naomi account and cash account. In cash account. Okay. And sold goods on credit $180 to Bhuwana. Okay. So on 19th August, sold to Bhuwana Okay, the value being $180. Sold goods on credit to Naomi, list price 230. Again, 22nd August, Naomi, the list price 230, discount 10% being 23. What's the value then? 207. Bhuwana returned goods 19 on 27th August. Who returned? Bhuwana. Okay. There is no any adjustment for the discount here. And Bhuwana paid 400, not required to be shown here. Clear? So I have completed posting all these things first of all. Now, what happens to the total here? This total being 845 and this total being 37. What to do with this total? This total is transferable to which side? Transfer to sales account. Which side? Credit side. Income. Income means credit side. Income means credit side. And this will be transferred to sales return account. In which side? It's a reverse, right? So that is credit means it should be debit side. Clear? So how the mark is given in your examination? 1 mark for this, and for this 1 mark, for this 1 mark, and for this 1 mark, for this 1 mark. Then ultimate total 875, where to transfer, for that 1 mark and for this 1 mark. That's how the mark is given in your examination. So you can enjoy scoring easily. So 4 mark and this one also 1 mark, and 4 plus 3, 7 marks. Okay, this is how the mark is allotted. So I have completed what one? Journal also completed. Totaled, weight transferred also completed. A, B completed. Now C. Prepare account of Naomi. Okay. Naomi or Naomi. Okay. Naomi. Okay. So now we have to open Naomi account. Okay. I may try to finish up in single page for your easy comparison purpose. Easy comparison purpose. Okay. So they have asked what? They have asked to prepare only Naomi account. Okay. Naomi account. But we have been Bhavana also, no? So Bhavana. So we can prepare Bhavana account also, though not asked in the question. You no need to answer this question in your examination, but for better understanding, I prepared that one also here. In the books of Siok. In the books of Siok. Now, let's see. Okay. Now the total of sales journal will be transferred to the sales account credit side, and this is transferable to the debit side of sales return book. There is no doubt. Internal item, this 369 will be transferable to the debit side of the Naomi account. So here 3/8 August, okay, 2023. So you have to start with if there is any balance. So we have been given 3 parties here. We have been given 3 parties. I hope that I can prepare all the 3 parties account for your better understanding. Who are the parties we have been given? Naomi, Siana and Bhavana. And no transaction for Siana here. Anyhow, I just open Siani account also here. Okay. Okay, here I am going to open Sienna account. Though they have asked for only Naomi account, I open all the three parties account for your better understanding. We'll start with the 1st August. 1st August, this is the amount they have the balance brought down, value being 450. Sienna 155, 2023, 1st August, the balance in Sienna account being 155. And in case of Buona, on the day 2023, 1st August, the balance being 386. These are the three balances we have. Clear? Now, what are the transactions are there? You have to record all these things, right? This one 369 will be posted in Naomi account debit side. The total goes to the credit side, means internal value will be transferred to the concerned party's credit side. So here sales, the value being 369, and Buona on 5th August and 19th August, two sales are there. Sales, sale, the value being 89 and 180 transfer. And Naomi account, there is one more sale on 22nd August, sales, the value being 207. No transaction with Sienna in this year. In sales return journal, the total goes to the debit side, right? Then internal item should go to the concerned party's credit side. Okay, in Naomi account on 10th August, there is a sales return, the value being 18. On 27th August, there is a sales return from Buona, the value being 19. Apart from that, two payments are there, you have missed to be recorded, so I am going to post those two also. What are they? 11th transaction, and there is one more payment, Buona paid. These two payments will not be recorded in the sales book or purchase return book or sales return, whatever it may be, but it should be posted here. This reduces the balance recoverable from the party, so it should be in the credit side. On 11th August, bank, routed through bank, the value being 423. Similarly, Buona paid 400 rupees, that reduces the balance recovered from Buona, so it will be posted here, 11th August. Okay, bank, this value being 400, Is that clear? I have recorded all these values related to the party. Now I can simply close the ledgers. In your examination, you need to answer only for Naomi, not for Buona and Sienna. So I may open all the parallel accounts for your better understanding. Now you can tally and find out the balance, either recoverable or payable. It's actually debtor, no, recoverable, balance will be in the debit side. So the total being 1026 and 1026, and here 18, and there is a discount allowed rate. See, Naomi case paid 423 in full settlement of the amount she owed on 1st August. What's the amount owed by Naomi? 450, but only 423 is paid. 27 rupees is now offered as a discount. Okay, I may name this being discount here. Okay, discount. That reduces the balance recoverable from them, 27. Now I can tally this 1026. On tally, I get a balance of 558. Balance carried on. And rewrite here as balance brought down for the next month, 1st September. Balance brought down 558. In case of Buona, Okay. Of course, not asked in the question, but I solved this. 386 plus 89 plus 180. The total being 655. 655. And balancing figure being 236. 236. Balance carried on. Write this as a balance brought down for the next month, first date. 236. Sienna, we don't have any change, so this becomes a balance for the next period also. Okay, 155. That remains as a balance for the next period. Now, what's the one more question they have asked? You have to prepare sales ledger control account. So we have prepared what? So what are the ledgers we prepared in this illustration? We completed sales journal, sales return journal, sales ledger not asked, sales return ledger not asked, but they asked where this amount is transferable. This amount is transferable to credit side, this amount is transferable to the debit side. Clear? That's how we posted. And each and every party's capital account will be open, but here we may have three, we are having three parties, but they have asked only one party's ledger account, so we prepared that. And we are supposed to prepare the control account also, sales control account. It's a collective of all the data's value. So I am going to prepare that one now. Okay. See here. So I am going to prepare sales ledger control account. Sales ledger control account in the books of SEOC. It's only total, right? How should this be? Opening should be here, 1st August 2023. Balance brought down. And whatever the value increasing will be posted on the debit side, decreasing will be posted on the credit side. Okay. Now, this is the collection of all the value. What is the value we have in the beginning? What is the value we have in the beginning? Yeah. For all the three parties put together, we have 991. So what you have to do? It is better you can add up these three. You can add up the three. Means 450, 386, 155. You need to add the three. But anyhow, added value is already given, so I may post that directly, 991. And then total sales we did for all the three parties. How much? 845, 369, 207, 89, 180. If you add up all this value, which is equal to 845 now, I can directly post that 845 here. And in case of sales return, 37 rupees total. Means sales return here 18, here 19. The total sales return will be, and the last date being, we can post the last date, okay, 31st August, 31st August. Sales return, the value being 37. Apart from that, see, what are the things we already ticked? Debit side completed, debit side completed. In credit side, sales return completed, discount is there. So I have to now write the discount. Discount allowed. How much is that? 27 for Naomi and nothing is for Bhavana, so only 27 rupees. And then collection, bank account. The amount collected from these two parties, 423 here and 400 here, 823. You have to total all the collections. It's not single party, it's collection of all the parties, right? So 823 amount received. And then if you tally, then what? So that's all now. So we got all the values ticked here. So now close this ledger. If you close this ledger, you will get the total being 1836 and 1836. The balancing figure. Okay. Do we have any irrecoverable debt here? In the question, it is clearly stated there is an irrecoverable debt. Okay. So that I have not typed here. SEOC accounts becomes irrecoverable. Okay. sales control account, assuming okay, Siana account is irrecoverable. Then I need to incorporate that. See, make a slight correction here. This amount becomes irrecoverable means you have to post the other side as in the last date, irrecoverable date. This value being nothing realizable. So you get nothing. It gets tallied. You don't have any balance. That will also be posted here, irrecoverable debt from Naomi 155. And finish up tallying, you will get the balance carried on being 558 and 236. The summation of these two values will be there. What is the value? 794. You can rewrite to the other side, first day of the next month. Balance brought down being 794. Is that clear? So from this it is clear. 3 parties are required to be opened but not asked in the question. They have asked only Naomi account, and Siana account has irrecoverable debt, so it is cancelled. We don't have any balance recoverable from Siana, and adding up all the 3 will be considered as ledger control account. So I opened the ledger control account also. Is that now move on to the next illustration. Before I go for the question number 2, let me give the summary here. So what are the things are going to be prepared here? Sales journal, sales ledger journal, sales return journal, and how this may be recorded in the sales account as well as sales return account. Right. The total of sales journal value will go to the credit side of sales account. Total of the sales return journal account will go to the debit side of the sales return account. Apart from that, the parties account, individual parties account will be transferable to the concerned parties account data. As the total goes to the credit side, in the individual parties account it will go to the debit side. Okay, debtor 1, debtor 2, okay. Like any number of debtors you have now, you can transfer directly. And of course, this sales return will go to the total goes to the debit side of the sales return account. No, in sales return journal, the party's name will be transferred to the credit side of the concerned debtors account. So sales return. Okay, sales return. Clear? Finally, you have to prepare the collection. That will be called as sales ledger control account. It's a total of all these things. Total. Apart from that, here you record those things not falling under here, being payment, discount, and dishonor. In case of payment, dishonor, and okay, so these are the things. Sometimes the amount not recoverable, we consider this irrecoverable permanently. That will also be shown. So this is the complete format you have to understand. Anyhow, I have given that format already here, all this list of format. You have to be master with these formats so that you can solve this illustration very easily. But you have to understand the process. Step 1. preparation of journal. Step 2, preparation of sales account and sales return account. Step 3, independent debtors and debtors account. And step 4, if it is needed, then you need to prepare the sales ledger control account also. It's a summation. Already we solved one illustration. Now let me try to solve the question number 2 here. Adu is a trader who only sells on credit. So his trade receivables, initially they have 4 debtors. Receivables are otherwise debtors. During April 24, the following transactions took place. Okay, so what are the things required? Prepare sales journal, total the sales journal, and indicate the ledger account to which the total would be posted. So they have not asked that sales account to be prepared, but you have to indicate where this amount will go. Of course, this total will go to the sales ledger account credit side. Prepare journal entry to write off the amount owing by Rachel. So Rachel's amount is going to be written off. So this is going to be write off, irrecoverable debt. Okay, we can pass entry later on. And calculate the amount of money which Adu received from the trade receivables during the month April 24, and cash discount which Adu allowed in April 2024. So of course you don't need to prepare all these things. Whatever the things required, you just prepare, so that the sum seems to be pretty simple here. So I have to prepare sales ledger. I can prepare here. During April 24, the following transaction took place. Sales ledger, sales journal and sales return journal. This sum seems to be pretty simple compared to the earlier one. Better use finish up this illustration first and then go to that illustrations next. Okay, sold goods to Eva, the list price $110 less 6% trade discount. Remember, whenever it is a trade discount, always that value will be subtracted, final value will be always considered for our accounting purpose. Okay, 141. You have to consider 141 only. Okay, so 2024 2nd April, sale to Eva or Ava, okay, 141. Received telephone transfer. It is not sale or sales return, will not be recorded. Sold goods to Nuru on 12th, sales will be posted, credit sales will be posted. Only you record the credit sales here. 12th April, sold goods to Nuru, the value being 165. Received check, also be not part of your sales journal or sales return journal, leave it. And received, this is also received amount not required for sales journal or sales return. Nuru return goods, so we have to prepare sales return journal. So here 2024, date be 20th April, return from Nuru. But they have not asked the sales return journal, anyhow I prepare. Do I want to prepare for the examinations, or if you ask such question, I recommend don't prepare that for your examination, not prepare. Sold goods to Mahia on 21st April, Mahia, okay. The value being 480 and trade discount. Remember, whenever trade discount is there, always subtract this. 480 minus 5%, 24 is subtracted, so 456, only 456. Cash discount will be subtracted on settlement, not now. You don't worry about that. On settlement, if he pays within 30 days, you can further reduce 5%. You never bother about this one now. So 456 is the final value. You have to write this value only. Rachel has become bankrupt and Adu decided to write up the amount owing from her. Rachel becomes bankrupt. We don't get any money. Now come on, find out the total of this one. The total of this value being 762. Now where it should be transferable? Come on, tell me. Transfer to sales account, ledger account, in the credit side. In the credit side. Now, first A is over. B. Prepare the journal entry to write off the amount owing by Rachel. So, write off is a loss. Loss is always debit. The loss is named here the irrecoverable debt. Irrecoverable debt. This is debit. And Rachel credit. Rachel credit. Okay. So, the value being 215 debit and 215 credit. So we have completed the second one also. First one over, this is also over. Calculate the total amount of money which Adu received from the trade receivables during the year. How much money is received? It's only working out like the amount received. I may calculate here amount received. Okay. From the parties. 9th April, telephone transfer 689. From Ava we received 689. And 13th, received check 627 from Mahia in full settlement of an invoice 660. Original value 660, but we received only 627. The difference between these two, 33 rupees is the discount. Discount allowed. Anyhow, how much amount recovered or received means you have to write only 627. This is the amount received from Mahia. And again, 760 from Nuru by electronic transfer. Nuru had deducted 5% cash discount. Received 760 means you have to write here Nuru. The amount received from Nuru is 760. Then what about the discount? I already guided you in the previous chapters. You can have this one, due, discount allowed and received. Received. Okay. So received being, if 5% cash discount means always remember the due being 100, discount being 5, received being 95. Received being 95. Here received being 760. This 95 is equal to 760. You can now do the cross multiplication to get the discount allowed. Hope the discount allowed being 760 into 5 by 760 into 5 by 95. You will get 40 rupees. This is called discount allowed. Clear? Now, first question is all about what is the amount collected. So, only 3 amounts collected, so you have to add up these 3. If you add up the 3, the amount collected being 2076. 2076. Clear? The last question, the total amount of cash discount which I do. So, what is the cash discount? We never bother about the trade discount. You have to be careful to understand the difference between trade discount and cash discount. So, we are talking about cash discount only. Okay. Under cash discount, we offer the discount to, first of all, Mahia, amount rupees 33, and here to where? Nuru. To Nuru, it's again 40 rupees. So 40 plus 33, 73 will be the total cash discount we offered in this year. Clear? Now we'll move on to the Nakul case. Nakul is a trader. Here is all about predominantly we prepared purchase journal. So how this will be appearing? We have seen the sales journal. So in case of purchase journal, how it is? Let's see. We have to prepare purchase journal, purchase journal, purchase return journal. Okay. And this is the first set. From the purchase journal, you prepare what? From the purchase journal, you prepare purchase account, and from the purchase return journal, okay, you have to prepare purchase return account. Actually, The total of purchase journal will go to the which side? Debit side of the purchase account. As this has been the expenses, it's a debit. In case of return journal, you have to reverse this. The total of purchase return will go to the credit side of the purchase return account. As the total transfer the internal items, what we had to do should be then transferable to the concerned party. Here the parties are being the creditors, payables. Creditors are payables. Party 1, party 2, like we have n number of parties, So the purchase journal will go to the, as the total goes to the debit side and the internal points will go to the credit side. The purchase will go to the credit side. Here, purchases. And purchase return will go to the debit side. The total goes to the debit side means the internal item, the party's name will go to the debit side here. Purchase return. Purchase return. In case of creditors, whatever the value increases the payment to the creditors will be credited or shown in the credit side. The items decreasing the value will be debited. How should be? Opening balance usually will start with the credit side and ends with the closing balance. The transaction increases the payment payable to the creditors being the credit purchases or purchases. Credit purchases. Okay. Credit purchases, opening balance, credit purchases, and purchase return will decrease, payment, cash or bank will decrease, and we may expect some discount also, discount receipt also decreases. These are the items will come here predominantly. Okay, hope you will be able to understand this one. Even you may need to understand the preparation of ledger control. What ledger? Purchase ledger control account. Purchase ledger control account. Purchase ledger control is nothing but a summation of comprehensive value of all these values. You prepare for creditor 1, creditor 2, creditor 3, like n number of creditors if you have, you prepare each and every creditor's details separately. Comprehensively, you will prepare in purchase ledger control account. Here, this will appear this way. Opening balance should be in the debit side. Sorry, in the credit side. Liability is no, in the credit side, opening balance. Closing balance should be in the credit side. Okay, in the credit side. The transaction which gives rise to the credit will be posted here. Decrease will be posted here. What are the items are going to increase? These items. Okay. Credit purchase and decreasing the purchase return. Purchase return. Payment to them. This is the payment for creditor 2 only, but here the payment is for all the creditors put together. It may be paid by cash or routed through bank, no problem. And discount received. So the first component being this one, preparation of purchase and purchase return journal and posting that or how to post in the concerned ledger account, second part. And third part is all about preparing the independent parties account. Fourth point is all about control account, purchase ledger control account. So I have given the format also. I request you to go and study the control account before you come for this particular component. But in this particular illustration, it's pretty simple only, so we'll solve this easily. In the purchase journal, so we purchased from XYZ and ABC, and the total of this transferred to the debit side of the purchase account. Here is the purchase ledger account. And in purchase return journal, you have written to the purchase made from XYZ as well as the ABC, the total return being transferred to the credit side of the purchase return account. So this is transferred to purchase ledger account debit side, and this will be transferable to the purchase return credit side. The ultimate total is usually transferable to the income statement only. Income statement only. Clear? Apart from that, the purchase ledger control account, already I explained, is nothing but amount recoverable from the creditors in total, not for individual parties, for all the total purpose. Opening started with the debit side and closing ends with the credit side. And whatever the value increases should be posted in the credit side, and value decreases will be posted in the debit side. Purchases, bank, the purchases will increase the value, as well as purchase return payment to them, discount receipt will reduce the value. Okay, the amount, the check what we have given seems to be dishonored due to some reason will be reversed here. Okay, or even sometimes you get the refund also. Okay, these are any of these values. No, you study comprehensively in ledger control account. So for this purpose, I skip these 3 points. Right, like these 3 points not required for general purpose. A comprehensive illustration will have those things also. Anyhow, don't overlap that here. We'll study along with the control ledger accounts, right? And how about the independent creditors accounts are payables account or creditors account? Opening should be here and closing should be here. The value increases, the credit purchases, and the value decreases being these 3. So you have posted here. This is the format you have to understand. Already I gave the format, and the format also available in the text for your better understanding to solve it yourself, right? Let's now solve this illustration. Nakul is a trader. Nakul is a trader. He buys and sells the goods on credit. On credit. He buys most of the supplies from one supplier, Nadia, who allows Nakul a trade discount 20%. Nadia gives 20% trade discount. Whenever it is being the trade discount, that should always be removed. So where is that? Nadia bought goods from Nadia. So always remember that 20% is not a matter, should be removed. So 20% and 350 being 70 should be always removed. That is only given price in the list. Price list will not be considered at all. So 280 is the final price. Similarly here also 400 rupees. 20% on this being 80 should be always removed. I never bother about the list price. I bother about the actual paid amount. Okay, amount payable. So we have to prepare the purchase journal. So I prepare the purchase journal here. Purchase journal. This purchase journal is to record what? Credit purchases only. Cash purchase will go to the cash book. Okay. Now, this is the payment, will not come here. Bought goods, so 12th June, Jan, okay. So the year being 2022, 12th Jan, we purchased, okay, from Nadia. The amount payable be 280. And again, bought goods on credit from Nadia on 18th Jan. 18th Jan, Nadia. The value being 320. And bought goods on credit from Sophia on 29th Jan. Sophia, okay. The value being 60. There is no any other purchases. You have to add up all these things. The value being 660 transferable to transfer to purchase account. Purchases account. Which side? Debit side. Should be posted in the debit side. Prepare purchases returns journal also. So I am going to prepare purchase return journal here. Purchase return. Also credit purchase return, if any, will be posted here. Purchase return journal. So 14th one, returned faulty goods to Nadia 2022 and 14th Jan, returned to Nadia, value being 80 list price. Always remember, list price will not be taken From that you have to subtract the trade discount. 20% on this being 16 is deducted. Balance being 64. You have to consider only the actual price payable. 64 will be taken. The list price should not be taken. Remember this without forgetting. And 30th, there is one more return to Sophia. Of course, Sophia's price is always net of means trade discount. Never bother about that. So 30th Jan. Return to Sophia. Sophia. This value being 9. We don't have any other returns, so total being 73. Should be transferred to purchase return book. Purchase return account. Transfer to purchase return account. Transfer to purchase account. It should be posted in the credit side. Okay. We have done this one. A also over. B also over. In C, prepare account for Nadia for January 2022 as it would appear in the books of Nakul. So we have to open the Nadia account. Who is Nadia here? Nadia being creditor. Payables. Okay, as we purchase from her, it's our duty to pay. She is being our liability. Balance brought down should be in the credit side and balance carried down should be in the debit side. Okay, the value increasing to pay Nadia will be posted in the credit side. Value decreasing to pay Nadia will be posted in the debit side. Okay, now purchases will increase, credit purchases, cash payment and discount will reduce. Discount will be reducing. Now, paid 441 by check to Nadia in full settlement of 450 due on the 1st January. So, 1st January 2022, there is an owing of 450. What does it mean? In the beginning itself, we had to pay 450 rupees to Nadia. That is a hidden information. That 450 is now settled by way of bank on 2nd Jan for rupees 441. Out of 450, we are paying only 441, means 9 rupees could be discount received. We received, this is income. Clear? The opening balance information is not given anywhere, but it can be found out from the first transaction value. Then you have to choose the transactions with Nadia only. Here bought goods from Nadia 280. This one 280 and 320. These two purchases will increase the value payable to Nadia. So purchases. I skip the date here. 280. One more purchases from Nadia. The value being 320. And the sales return will reduce. So Nadia, here is purchase return. So purchase return here being 64. What more transactions are there with the Nadia? So Nadia, this one is over, this one is over, returned faulty goods, bought goods over, sold goods on credit. We are not aware about who's that party. Sold goods, any of sales is not recorded. We bother about only purchases. Bought goods on credit from Sophia not recorded. I need only information regarding the Nadia. No other further informations we have. You can now simply close this books. The total of the credit side being 1050, and ultimate balance you have here, balance carried on being 536 rupees. Rewrite to the next side, balance brought down for the next first day of the next month. This is being January and this will be 1st February, 536. 536. Clear? Question number 4. Silpa is a trader. The following transactions took place in January 2021. So these are the transactions are there. You have to prepare sales journal and indicate where the amount is posted. Second being you have to prepare cash book. For this 4 marks, for this 11 marks. And last one being prepare ledger account of Dilip. You have to prepare only Dilip account. And Dilip has no balance in the beginning. Okay, so you have to prepare all these things. Right. Sales journal, cash book and Dilip account. So I am going to prepare all these ledgers parallelly for your better understanding. I may prepare the format beforehand. format beforehand. So we have the triple column cash books. Triple column cash book. Okay. So I'm going to prepare in the books of Shifa. This is cash book. You have in the receipt side and payment side, this will be discount allowed, cash column, bank column, discount received, cash column and bank column, bank column, and this will be sales journal. Sales journal is to record only the credit sales. Sales journal. And then we have to prepare one of the party Dilip account. Okay, Dilip. We are not sure whether Dilip being debtor or creditor. Let's see. Dilip account. We parallelly opened all the ledgers, all the requisite formats here. Now, we try to post few items here. Up to 9th Jan, I try to finish off. Paid rent. So the year being 2021, payment being should be posted in the payment side. 2nd Jan rent paid. 450 direct debit means it should be debited in your bank account. Bought goods on credit from Philip, list price 120, subject to trade discount 25%. List price means always you have to remove the trade discount. So from 120, 25%. 25% being 30 rupees, 1/4. Only 90 will be considered, that too in the form of credit. Okay. Now, we have not been asked to prepare purchases book, so we can directly post in the Dilip account. So we are purchasing from Dilip means Dilip here being the creditor. Okay, or payable. If the payable increases, should be posted in the credit side. If it decreases, it should be posted in the debit side. The opening balance being nil, so what happens subsequently? So you have to record only the item contributing for the increasing this payment. Okay, probably you have to pay. You have to pay here. Your purchasing. So you have to post the purchases here. You are liable to pay extra money for this one. Purchases. The value being 120 minus 30. 90 is payable. Sold goods on credit to Kabir. Sale. That to credit. I have to post here on this date 2021. 2nd Jan. Sales is to Kabir. The value being 200 list price. You have to subtract 20% from here. 40. 160 is the final value. Trade discount should always be removed. Sold surplus office fittings for 110, which was paid by credit transfer. These sold and money may be received, so should be posted in the cash book. 2021, 9th Jan, you sold office fittings. I request you to finish off cash book preparation ahead of this one. Okay. The value being 110, also routed through directly bank. we need to know opening balance. I am not sure, so I'll just leave the space for opening. And 9th Jan, office fittings, the value being 110, routed through bank account, because direct adjustment, okay, direct credit in your bank account. 10, 11 and 15, 3 more transactions I'll pick. Returned goods from Dilip. Returned goods to Dilip. List price 20. What is the trade discount for transaction with the Dilip? 25%. Whenever list price you should not consider, you have to consider only after subtracting the trade discount. Third, we purchased where we got 25% being trade discount. So 25% on this being 5 rupees is subtracted, only 15 will be now returned. So 2021 on 10th Jan, purchase return being 15 rupees. Paid 50 rupees to Dilip in cash on 11th Jan, okay, payment to Dilip by cash 50 rupees here. Also we prepare the Dilip account now, so you have to post there also. It is recorded in both the sites, two places attested. On which date? 11th Jan. Cash 50 rupees. Cash sales 85 were immediately paid into the bank. Cash sales should not come in the sales journal, because sales journal is for credit sales only. As it is being the cash sales, it will be posted in the cash book. Sales. On which date? 15th Jan. And this value being 85 should be posted here. 85 should be posted here. Hope you will be now able to understand this. Then we further go from 17 to 21. 3 more transactions. Paid office expenses 30 by credit transfer. So in the payment side of your cash book, 17th Jan. Payment is for office expenses. Credit transfer means it may be paid by bank. 30. Sold goods on credit to Pari. Credit Pari. So it should be in sales, because it's a credit sales. Credit sales should be posted only in the sales journal. So here 20th Jan. Payment is sold to Pari, the value being 150. 21st, Kabir paid by check for goods he purchased on 6th January. After deducting a cash discount of 7.5%, Kabir 160. Actually, Kabir purchased on 2nd January. Now we have to consider about 6th January. 6th January. Yeah, this date is 6th only. See, 6th January we sold goods to Kabir, list price 200, trade discount 20% should be subtracted, so 160. Now Kabir paid by check, this is paid. After deducting cash discount of 7.5%, now we offer a discount also. 7.5% on this being 7.5%, 12 rupees. This is discount. We have to subtract. Balance 148 is the amount we received. Kabir paid. As Kabir paid, we received this amount. In bank, it is 148. 12 rupees being the discount. Okay, this is on 22nd, so 21st Jan. Okay, amount recovered from Kabir. Actually 200, 40 rupees is trade discount will not be considered anywhere, so only 160. While paying this, he pays much ahead of period, so he is enjoying another discount. That discount will be shown in that discount allowed. This is called cash discount, 7.5%. On 148, 7.5% being 12% is discount. Sorry, 160, 7.5% being 12%, balance amount 148 is recovered. Then we'll move on to the next two more transactions, 24 and 26. sorry. Pari paid 141 by check in full settlement of the purchases made on 20th January. 20th January, Pari purchased for 150 and the full settlement for this being on this date, how much? Only 141. For 150, he paid only 141, means 9 rupees is the trade discount. So, in your receipt sign, 24th Jan, amount settled by Pari is nothing but our receipt should be posted 141 here and discount 9 rupees will be a part of discount allowed. Sold goods on credit to Yash. Credit sales should be here. 26th Jan. Sold to whom? Yash. And offering him a discount of 5% if he paid within 21 days. So now the sale value is 62 only. We will offer discount only if he pays within 21 days. We are not sure whether he pays it or not. So we have to consider the entire amount being our amount recoverable. On payment, if he pays ahead, then we will offer the discount, not now. Okay. So, what's the first transaction? First requirement? Sales journal and total this and where this total go. So, let's finish up this one first of all. The total of the three being 372. This is transfer to sales account in which side? Credit side. Second being complete the cash book. Balance the cash book and bring down the balances on 1st February 2021. Do we have any opening balance? Okay. Do we have any opening balance? Okay. Yeah, it is given in the question. Opening balance being, it is given. Okay. On 1st Jan, balance brought down, given as 200 for cash, 814 for bank. Okay, this is given in the question. So I have to post this value. Now finish up tally. While tallying, discount allowed and discount received are totaled. No discount received, only discount allowed we have 21. In case of cash and bank, you can tally. Tally means higher total will be posted in the both the side. Cash being, see this sales value 85 also be routed through bank only. I just stand corrected. I can now cancel this and post it here. So the cash balance being 200 in the beginning and 50 rupees payment is over. So 150 will be the closing balance and the last date. 31st Jan, balance carried on being 150. In case of bank column, 814, 110, 85, 148, 141, the total be 1298. 1298. Now, if you subtract these two, 450 and 30, 810 being the balance carried on. So, you have to rewrite to the next month, 1st February, right? Named as balance brought down. Balance brought down. Here, cash balance be 150, bank balance be 810. So we have completed the cash book preparation also. The last one is you have to prepare the leap account. We don't have any balance in the beginning. Okay. See, here we don't have the opening balance. Now we can close and find out closing balance only. 910 is a 90 and 90. After 15 and 50 deduction, the balance carried on for the last day of the month, 31st January. Being 25 will be rewritten as a balance brought down in the first day of the next month, 1st February. Balance brought down. Balance brought down being 25. Hope now you'll be able to understand. This illustration where we have incorporated the probably cash book also. Okay. So you have to cover up that cash book also before you solve this illustration. So this sum seems to be much easier after this. Clear?